Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Blade of Justice. It's Sora. It has been about 1.5 seconds. Oh my god. How is that possible? You sent a message before I even finished saying my intro. Do you travel in light speed? Anyways, we're obviously going to play from the end for a bit and then go from the scary part. 0. Hello, Fragile, J Diamond, and Love Caden. Holy moly, the Sonic Wave guy. Is that what I am, the Sonic Wave guy? Today's your birthday. Oh, nice. Happy birthday. Long time no chat. Oh, yeah. I guess it's been a while. How are you doing, Love Caden? Today we need to prove ourselves worthy and pierce through all matter. We've been doing good. I've been doing good too. Hello, Odyssey and Ishwar. Welcome back. Let's not go into. Don't just. What are you saying? Can't believe you're a minute late. I know, that's crazy. Today might be the day. I'm super duper close. New legendary is very awesome. Oh, what is a new legendary? Warrior got 90. Yeah, I saw that. That's actually crazy. I feel very bad for him, but the good thing is he is really, really close. I think he could definitely beat it soon. Just shouldn't worry about 98 too much. He definitely got it as long as there's no mind block. Yeah. He's definitely got it. It's called FE. What is FE? Hello, Freezy. You're kind of done playing. You're gonna start creating because you think creating is more fun. You know, that's fair. Playing can be stressful for sure. Stress fun except for the dual swing UFO stuff. So there might go for Blade of Justice. Got 12 to 34 in Blade of Justice. Nice. Except for the dual swing and UFO, you still have to learn. Yeah. Those get pretty consistent. C6 and 93 3 times on Bloodlust, 93 mind. Oh, that's still very good consistency. Doing good at the end. Wait, what just happened there? I genuinely have no idea how I just died there. I should definitely practice this whole section too. It's quite difficult. Well, if our Stormman has not been doing well, 2 people left. Oh, that is unfortunate. Wait, so what is the tournament about exactly? I don't really know much about it. Whenever Bloodlust is so much fun to play, is that true? Says otherwise, sadly. Yeah, the first ship is something, right? Ascension's fun though. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, what's up, Gestalt? How you doing, Gestalt? I know what you've been through today, Gestalt. And I just want to say that you got it. Don't worry about the fail too much. You've proved that you're perfectly capable of beating Yada, which is very awesome. I should still probably practice Assault Area to 100. Burb Demon Guy, yes. You're doing decent? Hey, I'm doing pretty good. DC 9-year-old that beat Bloodbath? Yeah, I know Keelan-Craft. Actually glad you're done it? Nice. Yeah, I mean, you've proved to yourself that you literally can beat the level. It's just a matter of a bit more grinding. But 98 on Yada's actually got to be like the most tragic fail I've seen from like any GD players that I know. Like, I cannot think of a worse one, honestly. Well, the Yada completion is going to be super duper epic. I'm very excited for that. Oh man, I'm struggling with this end. Just jump to Bloodlust next, please don't. Yeah, jump to Bloodlust, but don't do it, actually. You want a long-ass break from a new hardest? That is very, very reasonable. Worse than 97. Phoba, 100%, yeah. You flicked the entire second. I know, that's the craziest thing about it. Like, it took me a second to actually, like, believe. I thought you were joking for a second whenever you, like, first sent that in 98. That's crazy that you did that. Athanatos after Yada, possibly? Nah, I'm just kidding. If you want to take a break after Yada, that's insanely well deserved. Yada's so nerve testing. Yeah, I checked out the video and I could hear you breathing so loud towards the end, which completely makes sense. That happens in my completions too, but like especially on something like Yada. It's literally lusting for blood. That is very true. Might have screamed so hard. Yeah, I definitely want a GD break. That is very reasonable. Is in your female go out with that scream? Man, the Yada reaction's gonna go crazy. Okay, I really don't like the way I'm playing this end section right now, honestly. Wait, never mind. That's not too bad. It's mostly the UFO I'm struggling with. I'm gonna practice a little more and then we'll go from 0. 40% like 10 times after star position. Oh, was that your first time playing Force Temple? That's cool. Force Temple is so OP, it is. It's, oh yeah, this star is definitely a bit boring. The first ship? I don't really remember the first ship. Was the first ship the mini ship or was it something else? Yeah, Forest Temple's low-key just one of the best 2.0 levels. Alright, I'm gonna come back to that. That's concerning. What's up, Fire? This all is dope. Yes, this all is very cool. Yes, there's a mini ship. Oh, yeah, that part was quite hard. I remember it. Already got insanely consistent. Are you talking about the first wave? First wave is quite consistent, yeah, but still very hard, I would say. 57 the hour after? Was 57, 58 was your old best, so I was like really close, right? Gotta tell you something inside DMs once you finish streaming. Okay. Let's get some water. I'm thirsty. good. Alright, practice some more. Do you have a new hardest in mind? Yes, I do have some. Not that I'm gonna go for like right now, but eventually. Hello, Devil Shark. What I would probably want to do as the next new hardest would be like Aquatic Auroras, Storming Summit, Plasma Pulse Finale, or Arctic Lights are the main ones I have in mind. Which are all hard levels that aren't like way too much harder than Sonic Wave, but are harder. How did I get to have the robot? Arctic Lights is hell. I know, but still, Arctic Lights is a cool level. That probably wouldn't be the one I do as a new hardest from Sonic Wave, though. It'd be better to do something easier like Storming Summit, Plasma Pulse Finale, or Aquatic Auroras. Since I know Arctic Lights is definitely harder than those. According to, you know, the list. You should go for Yada if you enjoy Bloodbath. It's pretty I do really want to do Yada, yeah. But that wouldn't be a new hardest, according to the list, but I could see myself finding Yada harder than Sonic Wave at the same time. But I do really want to do Yada sometime in 2026. Definitely not this year, though. This year's almost over, in fact. But yeah, I really want to finish the RGB, Erebus, and Yada. Gotta build my skill more though, so they don't take me a year and a half. That wouldn't be good. RGing the lights, yes indeed. You should do Devil Vortex. I was literally watching a Zeronian video on that right before the stream, and then I was thinking about, oh, that level doesn't look too hard, maybe I should do that. But then, like, I know that's probably harder than it looks. It doesn't actually look that bad, though. I know it just has, like, that one BS click at the end, and then that one spam. But it looks pretty miserable. You tried both levels, obviously? Oh yeah, Yada and Sonic Wave. So you can't fully judge. A big thing of Yada's length. Yeah, I've heard from a lot of people. I've heard mixed things. Some think Sonic Wave is harder. Some think Yada's harder. Yada could be way harder because of the many game modes it has. Yeah, but personally, I'm not very good at Wave, so I think I would find Yada a little easier. But I don't know. Really haven't done anything on Yada. Hello, Kyle. Talking about you, robot. The robot in Yada. Oh, the Michigan robot part. That's very hard, right? Bouncing is great besides the pre-drop. Yeah. How about cognition? Oh, trust me, I want to do cognition, but cognition is way harder than Sonic Wave. Cognition's impossible. Alright, well, good thing that happened for a run. Let's, play this last ship, just to be a little safer. Would not, like for that to happen. Why do you hate Woogie? What? Are you talking about the, oh, you're talking to someone else, right? Yeah, he's talking about not the careers, he's talking about the sections they made in Yada. Hate the butchered club set monster. What is the butchered club set monster? Check DMs please, send a message in Discord. What was that? 21 to 90, 21 to 95, yeah. I've already done 21 to 100 like 3 times before. That's just a warm-up run at this point. Hello, Burrock. You're just curious how many times a single level will impress you enough to the point you'll shout them out dedication-wise? I mean, I don't really, like, shout out people. I've never done a shout-out before. But, I don't know. I am impressed if someone takes, like, is dedicated enough to put, like, 40k attempts into a level. And I'm very impressed if anyone's dedicated to put over 100,000 into a level. Okay, let's try to go from 0 actually. Give it a try. Tried heading for B to windy landscape. Oh, that seems like quite a big jump. Should you keep doing it? If you're enjoying it. Someone butchered the damn club set monster who oh, Wreckage. The decode guy. Oh yeah, I forgot that that's that person. 79 on, oh, what is that? I do not know what that is, but GG's on progress. Yada's at 42k. That's actually really good, wow. I mean, I know Yada's longer, so your attempts probably are longer, but still. I mean, maybe like raiding them? I've never done a raid before in my life. I just don't have enough viewers to where that would make an impact. You have 5 levels, you have past 40k. Oh, nice. What levels? Oh my god, I almost got a chance already. Wow. Damn. Alright, I need some water after that. Jumper Cobby, this is exactly that for sure, yeah. POC, Blacklist, and Silent Unknown, past 40k temps on. Oh, okay. I only know Silent Unknown there. And that was like an impossible level, right? Hyuki Mercury? Oh, wow. Do you have good progress on them, or do you just like to grind them a lot? You should go from 0. That is precisely what I'm doing. I thought we were going from 20. Nah. Less than 10 attempts from 0, and I already passed the duel. But I did not get to the break part. Okay. Died to like the easiest thing in the level. 3 to 9-4. Okay, I do not know what Mercury is. Or okay. Playing a buffed version. Oh my god. Are you playing Silent Unknown? Justin Bieber, Blade of Justin Bieber. Pog is your own level. Is POC an abbreviation, or is that the name? Not because it's a 20 seconds long impossible level. Oh, okay. Silent Unknown's one of the worst levels ever. I mean, it's not very original, but yeah. Silent Unknown though is peak. I just feel like I find the whole silent unknown chain very funny. Come on. It's a 6-minute long top 5. Oh, okay. 50 Cent or 50C. What is the difference? Was it really fun to play? It doesn't seem very fun, but that's cool if you enjoy it. Wait, let me try the one wave section I died to from 0. Bonus practice is always a good thingy. Yeah, okay, that wave isn't really too bad, but I still die there sometimes. Anyways, I'll go back to 0 after this attempt. Okay. Play the Justice by Manic 648. Please already send a message in DMs. Is it talking about Discord DMs? Imagine if they made silent clubs. That's why they make silent clubs too. I don't know, but it's quite funny. What you eat M&Ms with Eminem while Eminem is eating you and your M&Ms. I don't know, man. That's kind of a crazy situation. I think he didn't read it. I do have like a thing where it doesn't like show me messages from people I don't have friended unless I like click through a few things. So that's probably why I didn't see it. Hello, now are you enjoying this? Yeah, yeah. After like the first 2 or 3 days, it's become fun. Avernus sucks because of the song. I wholeheartedly disagree with that. I love the Avernus song. And I just like Avernus. Nope. Hello, Willingham. Glad to hear that. Yeah, you suggested me a good level. Like you can't hear anything? Oh, really? That's unfortunate. How many streams on Bladed Justice? 4 stream. Well, yeah, I played it a ton off stream, since it took me just a long time to get the hang of, and then I went on a trip where I couldn't really stream on while I was still playing Bladed Justice while I was on that trip. You have like almost 30 streams on Mercury? Nice, you are dedicated. This varies in like 6 hours ago. So you just got that today? Hit a big number? Why am I dying there? 150k plus on Kyuki? That is a lot of grinding. Flam, what are you, what is that type of? What are you saying, Gestalt? Gestalt is having a 4N episode. I love Thursdays. Thursdays, you know, Thursdays are not too shabby. I'm the drugs in the basement, not the you. You are literally them. You like literally are. You're on something. What are you on? Yada 98? You know what? Fair enough. I'd probably be feeling the same way. if I died to 98 on Yada. Oh my god. What's your hardest right now? No, it's not nearly hopping over, bro. It's Sonic Wave by a very, very long amount. You're on chicken? What type of chicken? Fried or grilled? Something else. Take the meds. Oh my god. Bro, let me get somewhere. Sing like a song, sing you can't. Oh, why not? You're eating biscuits like the British person you are. Are you enjoying the biscuits? My heart says Nintendo for 3.5 years? Oh wow, that is a while. Do you think any of the runs you've done on the harder levels are harder than Nintendo though? Because I feel like they definitely would be. You forgot Nintendo existed until 1999. You were definitely alive back in 1999. Whenever you're like waiting to like go to Earth, you just remembered that Nintendo existed back then. Dude, I'm playing worse because of the brain cells I'm losing looking at Gestalt's messages. You are insane? Like the difficulty rating? Much, much harder? Yeah, I would definitely expect that. QK 8% on mobile 60 is harder than Bloodbath? You think so? That's possible. Your past life was an airplane. What type of airplane? You weren't a pilot, just a plane. What type of plane? Like a commercial or jet? You got A like 13 times? Nice. Or Abyss of Darkness. Okay. If I ever go for Abyss of Darkness, I'm stealing that and renaming the copy that. Boeing 737? Nice, that's a cool plane. Is that commercial? Commercial plane? Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Actually, everything does. Is it probably though that career claims to be top 5 in difficulty? Oh, Mercury? Right now you can save to 50 pounds per person. Oh my gosh. Burger of Justice, exactly. I think we might have all to him. Yes, Stall, I know it is late for you. You might want to consider getting some sleep. Ah, that stupid wave, dude. It's genuinely not that hard. Jeez Louise. Hello, Void Boys. Welcome back. I got string perfect Q timing 3%. Oh, damn. 4 meds aren't working, so you gotta sleep. Alright. Have a good night, guest adult. You gotta sleep too, you do? Alright, have a good night. Okay, now I'm starting to get scared every time I get there, which is obviously not good. That part's easy too. That's just pure. That's just purely a mind problem. That part's really not that hard. I don't know, is grinding it even gonna help more? Because the part's just not really that hard. It's kind of just me getting scared about it from zero. As hard as the Sonic Wave, you can clear it pretty quick. Well, Sonic Wave took me very, very long time. You don't know how much grinding is. If you're talking about for this level, yeah, I did tons of grinding off stream. It was a very long time before. I have like 12 days where I actually like played this level, I believe. Pissing, but it's not the worst feeling. You don't understand why it's hard. So like, wait, what are you talking about? Hello, Undeselling GD, welcome. You know, it took him 2 years. Okay, it didn't take me 2 years, but it took me 1.5. So yeah, I mean, pretty much the same thing, but. Sonic Wave was really not a good idea. But I'm proud of myself for committing to it for as long as I did. Alright, I'll just keep trying from 0. I think we can pass that wave. It's really not that bad. Just gotta not worry about it that much. Okay. Almost been 50 minutes, so we'll probably be here for about another hour. I have a little chocolate froggy, welcome. I'll start playing levels close in difficulty to hardest. I should inch closer to that, but like, definitely shouldn't play anything around Sonic Wave right now, because I don't want to spend that long on something that's genuinely just not nearly the best way to improve at this game. Practice the wave section regularly for a week, master it, and then practicing the key for 2 days. Lost our consistency wave and 70 runs, not even a single. Oh, damn. Got the wave. And oh, nice, nice. RB's wave infinity. That's precisely a real level, yeah. And then same thing happened today, like you lose consistency and then you gain it back from practicing more. As a problem with grinding extremely hard levels without beating easy levels first, yeah. If you do want to get better at the game, I definitely recommend doing, you know, like slowly progressing. But if you enjoy playing hard levels, do whatever you want. Frick, dude. Maybe you should name yourself the Jumper Guy from now on. The Jumper Guy. Are you the Jumper Guy? The most unbreakable world is unbreakable by top players. Top players like a leaking water faucet. What is that supposed to mean exactly? Dang it. You might be the Jumper Guy, maybe. Arbor House? Is that a thing? Hey, Master, there's no way for top players to steal your achievement. I mean, if you're talking about jump wise, yeah. If you're trying to verify a top level and then top player does it faster than you, that could be a different story. Hello, Chocolate Froggy. Someone's willing to put in more dedication than you. Yeah, makes sense. After torturing yourself with the jump that it is. Yeah, I mean, jumping is kind of torturous in my eyes, but if you enjoy it, then you are different than me. Well, you keep myself mentally motivated to ignore before level, make your brain think that first 10% of the level is the entire level. They do this for other chunks like connector runs, so I think it actually has infinite enjoyment if you look at it that way. Wait, I didn't fully understand what you said. Brother, what are you cooking? I do find some of that a little hard to understand. Same feeling eventually, what's the point of actually grinding easier levels? I mean, the point of grinding easier levels is just to build up your skill evenly without, feeling like you're just ramming your head into a brick wall constantly, I would say. I just think that's more fun, but different between people. Doesn't help the fact it's 4 a.m. right now when you're reading this. 4 a.m. is crazy. Hours of forced playtime per day anyways? Does it? I'm not sure if that's true, because I don't think Popoff plays in nearly that much, and he's insanely good at the game. But I'm not sure, though. I don't know how much he plays. Oh my god, dude. It's genuinely just a mind block at this point. Don't go pain or anything. Try to adapt yourself to the pain that comes with top play. Well, if top play is pain, why would you want to do it then, honestly? Arby's, is that aftermath? If you could really still have a chance for top play after making the jump. I don't know. I mean, I feel like top play is just a lot more fun whenever you like progress up to it, if I had to guess. Hello, sup, it's Koki. And guess what? What? Chicken butt? No! I almost passed the UFO. We were close. Alright. Almost there. Almost there. Alright. Here, I'll get a sip of water. We just gotta keep going and going. We're getting much closer. At least I didn't die to the wave again. That would have been kind of annoying. Come on. So I started playing the game at 2020 and now he's the top player. That is pretty crazy how fast he did progress. With 2 to 4 hours every day? Oh, is that true? I honestly have no idea how much Zoink played every day. Well, I don't even know how Zoink got good. I just know he jumped from Bloodbath to Zodiac, and then I think he did Slaughterhouse after that. Which, I don't know how he just got that good at Wave from the Zodiac. Zodiac is not Wave carried at all. Maybe he played like some extra Wave challenges that helped him with that, if I had to guess. One v the RB? Are you just coming up with anything at this point? You get to top play quite easily after you beat Mercury. Mercury's how hard? Isn't that an impossible level or something? Or you said it was top 5? 2 to 4 hours, not every day, but mostly. Okay, I see. It depends on the person. I mean, yeah, the amount of time to grind every day really does depend on the person. Some people just do improve faster, I guess. But it's not really, I don't think it's really magic. I think it's just the people who improve faster just use a better method of improving faster. Which is not what I've used. Jumping to Sonic Wave from Bloodbath was not the method. Why did I touch the edge of that slope thingy? It's like, oh, okay, top 3 to 4. Well, I must say, like, who thinks the top 3 to 4? Do, like, playtesters? Because it's a bit hard to determine the difficulty of something when it's not played by a person who's played other levels that it's supposed to be the difficulty around. It depends on how they practice. Oh, yeah. That's what I was saying. No, what'd I die to, man? Any GDA adding RB? I could tell that you are doing that. The creator said top 5 playtesters for 10% level compared to site reliability with other top 1s. Does, you know, the creator know for sure if it's top 5 or are they just estimating? Because it's honestly, whenever you're making a level that difficult, it is really hard to tell, like, if it's actually in the difficulty range. Just because to get someone to measure the difficulty against other levels on a difficulty range is very hard because that person has to be insanely good at the game. I just got a huge lag spike for some reason. Average 60 frame times on 240 CPS for like 6 minutes so far in 0 to 10. Oh, okay. That seems very hard. Let's try the end a little bit. Cool. Thirty-two frame timings on 240, like 4 of them are 0 to 10. Oh wow. Percent is the first 10% is empty, like nothing. Like a cutscene. Shoot. Song stops playing. Oh, okay. I see. Blade of insert text here, exactly. Blade of just icing your board. Alright. Well, I don't know what that means. But that sounds like a good Star Decision copy and rename for Bladed Justice grinding. What's up, Nairo? Sorry for being so early. I don't know. Can't accept that apology. Neither do I. You're just making stuff up. Early? Yeah, Nairo's insanely early. Like, a little too early. Sorry for being late. And very late indeed, yes. Must be illegal to be this early. It is. I'm gonna actually have to ban you for being so early. Frostbeard managed to get 1 death, no clip accuracy. Damn. What was your 1 death at? That's crazy. What would you have done if you just like beat it with no deaths? Would you just like submit the record and it could be accepted? Or would that be against the Demonless rules? Or would you still just beat the normal level? Come on. Fall into the void, boom, 1 death on any level. I mean, that's true, but I don't think Nairo's talking about that. 0 death. Oh, it's not acceptable. Okay. Sorry for being so. Yeah, that is true. Don't think they accept it. That does make sense. That would be a bit weird to accept that, but I mean, it still means you beat the level. Come on, probably got about 30 more minutes here. You just beat Eon on 1 death. Are you serious? Oh, did you just fall to the void or something? technically means 0 to 73 and 73 to 100. Okay, so you got one death at 73. That's about the 98 fail on the auto today. Oh yeah. It is a tragedy among the Dasher house. '96 Frost Spirit and this now. Oh, you have 96 on Frost Spirit? Damn. I mean, I got 94 on Blade of Justice, guys. What about me? I had a pretty bad death. Probably only to catch a stray soon, too. I know it. Like, why is this stuff been happening to the Dasher house? Love story of Dashers that had your window. What are you even saying? The late calamity of October 19th, 2025. The Yada fail. That is very true. And what about me? What about October 18th, where I got 94 on Blade of Justice? What about me? Now, Fragile, we just need you to fluke to 98 on Bloodlust and die to the last triple spike. We need you to do that, like, right now, by the way. Didn't even notice your fail, really? You didn't notice a 94? What about the big percentage on screen? Okay, I guess it's still possible to miss it. Should have held a little longer. Yeah, true. Or should have clicked. I usually do like a release and then click again after, but I forgot to click. What about EVW 92 on Erebus 4 times? Well, that was a while ago. EVWB Erebus a while ago. To the upside down strafe line instead at 98. That's harder than the last triple spike, right? Yeah, I think there just might be a curse going around the Dasher house. Okay, how about I beat Blade of Justice and I break the curse and I set all of us free? Come on. Way harder with nerves. Yeah, that does make sense. The transition's kind of janky. The transition to the last ship. At this point, you're really close to being it now. Oh, Frost Spear? That is very cool. Yeah, I think you got it. I mean, you did one death, no clip accuracy. You definitely got it. frick? Why is it difficult right now? I thought Strips like in Stereo Master, you almost broke your keyboard. You know, those triple spikes are very difficult. That is fair. They hit your desk and a blue screen occurred in Stereo Madness? Or just in a different level? This is what GD does. You blame Bloodlust. Oh, that was Bloodlust's fault. Don't think you rage more than just slamming your desk a lot, but you do slam your desk a lot. Well, you know, that's good for you. Slamming your desk is pretty tame. My worst one that's pretty common is probably throwing my mouse. On the nightmare recently? Oh, really? I've ripped your mouse and keyboard. Oh my god. I don't know, for me, I don't really rage whenever I die to the end levels. I rage whenever I'm, like, stuck somewhere, and I'm just not getting anywhere, and I feel stuck. That's what definitely pisses me off the most. That's probably what caused Doggy's Acheron 2% rage clip. Which, he probably raged so much because he was just getting stuck. Like, if you watch my clock tower video, you'll see how much I rage from just being inconsistent. Blowing the crap out of your mouse from playing Succoop. It's Succoop in hell. That's what happens. It's like 90% of why most of us rage, yeah. It's really not the end deaths. Or dying to the end constantly is infuriating of a level. That is insanely infuriating. Shoot. Have you seen you slamming that thing? Oh yeah, I think I saw that one. Fadeaway 98 Sonic Wave. See, he didn't even, I feel like he didn't even rage that much in that clip. He just like yelled no. Very loud. You don't really rage when you die at the end of all, you just feel despair. Like the total GD Succuban circles fail is a perfect example. I think that's definitely one of the worst fails in GD history, by the way. I think like top 3 worst fails, because they didn't even end up verifying the level just because of that fail. Pest to death equals game over. That's true. Heartbreaking reactions from Novel Boy. Are they depressing when you hear him scream in pain? Well, the thing is, the Novel Boy did end up verifying Bloodlust. I think the worst deaths are whenever people die at the end of a level and don't end up verifying it. So, like, the Feyway, Sonic Wave 98, and Dill's Thick, Abyss of Darkness, and Total GD Scuba Circles, unnerfed. I think those are top 3 worst fails. Can't really think of any other ones. And then Noble Boy Bloodlust 98 and Flame Wall 99 are definitely up there, but not as bad because they actually ended up finishing those levels. Why am I dying there now? I'll go practice that. Mentioning him because those were some reactions, that's true. Top 3 most iconic verifications in GD? I mean, probably Slaughterhouse is number 1. Nah, I'm just kidding. Probably Bloodbath and Bloodlust. And then I don't know what I'd say for the third one. But Bloodbath and Bloodlust are just both so iconic. Bloodbath, but also maybe Sonic Wave. I feel like Sonic Wave wasn't like super duper iconic, but it was very iconic. I don't know if I'd say top 3. But at the same time, I can't really think of something bigger. I think Zoink Tidal Wave was very iconic. Actually, yeah, Sonic Wave at 3 does make sense. Can't really think of a bigger one. I feel like Zoink Tidal Wave would be number 4 though. What about Kino? Oh, how did I forget about that one? Okay. Okay, yeah, Kinos is absolutely in the top 3. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot about that one. Kinos is so iconic. Outside of the GD community, it's still iconic. That's probably... I don't know. Maybe I'd even say that's the most iconic one. Just because of how widespread it really was. And it's like a genuine reaction too. Like, Nepesto's not clip farming. It's like obviously a genuine reaction, which is what's really cool about that clip. I feel like Slaughterhouse would be up there, but that actually wasn't real. Oh, I think N-Switch the Golden's up there. The reaction is obviously very iconic, and the Golden's pretty famous. I verified the Golden Let's Go is just never leaving this community. We're always going to remember that. Okay, what is the least iconic top demon verification reaction? What would that be? I feel like Doggy's Slaughterhouse one isn't talked about that much. Just because, you know, the Space UK robbery thing. What about the Agron verification? I don't think that was too iconic, but somewhat. So he did die the last jump in Blood was, I don't know. Since Kinos was a top 2. Wait, well, I think it was a robbed. I think it was placed at top 2, but was like secretly actually top 1. I'm not 100% sure if that's true, but I think so. Come on. Frick. Dang it, dude. Man, I don't know how I didn't die to UFO a single time yesterday. But now I'm getting those in. Variations of random tree that no one's heard of, that's probably true. Alright, I'll be here for about, I think, 15 more minutes, not too much longer. See if we could clutch this up. Why am I struggling? What's the minutes top 1 in GD? Probably Stalemate Redux. I don't remember how a single thing in that level looks. I only remember it because I feel like just such a mid top 1. I mean, honestly, Sonic Wave's pretty mid. It's really not, like, that great of a level. Like, it's super iconic, and the history is cool. It's really good. But the level itself is just... It's just Sonic Wave. It's just any 9 Circles level, but harder and longer. What about BP9? What is that? ICDX? Is ICDX ever top 1? Sonic Wave gameplay is something to say the least. Look, Sonic Wave gameplay doesn't have like anything super duper awful, but it's nothing great and has some big choke points. I really don't think Sonic Wave is the worst thing in the world though. Like, it doesn't have anything that feels unfair. It's just things that are hard and choke points. Alright, I'll go for about 10 more minutes. Something like that. Hello, Leo Discord. I got 94 yesterday. ICDX was the top one? Really? Was it like, I thought it was like not legitimately verified though. Man, how long ago was that? I know like it's obviously legitimately verified at one point, but I didn't know it was like legitimately verified at the point where it was the top one. It was a strange extreme doing GD low-key Booba Wamba, and that's what makes it so cool. The super hot dog? What's very strange about that? You've never been, you get 94, like, what are you saying? Would Dry Out Copy Bowl 2? From what I remember of Dry Out Copy Bowl 2, that level was kind of peak. I don't remember too much about it, but from what I remember, it's a cool level. And Viper and UFO is a pretty strange one. Viper and UFO is just funny though. Also, Limbo but Uwu, I guess, IDK is also a pretty strange one. Akun-kun just makes the most peak levels. There's no denying that. Clone Impression's also really strange. That's true, that's true. Try Copy Bowl 2. Yeah, I don't remember what it looks like too much, but I remember seeing like a clip of it the other day, and it actually had like some very cool looking stuff in it. Didn't it get in the GD Awards? Like, I remember there's some level like with a similar naming style to it that did, if it wasn't that, but I'm pretty sure it was that. It got into like, was it 2023 GD Awards or something? It might have been a different copyable named level though. Could be wrong about that. Lithium? I do not know what a lithium is. Ouroboros Start Phase 2. Oh yeah, that's a level, right? Is an actual rated extreme. It's funny that people make real levels with those names that are actually like really cool looking. But yeah, Kunio-kun's got to be in my like favorite creators. Actually, just makes some really silly levels and just some really cool levels, like Booba And base after base. I mean, not base after base, based after based. Why is that not rated? I'll speak. Frick. I'll be here for about 5 more minutes. See what I can do. It's getting late. Has now used 2 years of my life. Sonic Wave used a whole year and a half of mine. Over 100k attempts on Sonic Wave without including your original complete. Wait, so have you beat Sonic Wave before? Is that what you're saying? Base after base, yeah, base after base, exactly. What's the most peak extreme demon? Output Spring, Clarity by Hypno, and shoot, I gotta refer to my list. I got a whole list of like my favorite levels, and I have extremes up there. I forgot what the other one was. I think Burnout by Real X Future. I really love those ones. Also, Project Nexus is definitely up there, my favorites. Junk Realm, super duper good. Anathema. Those are some of my personal favorites. Flame Wall Flame Wall, yeah. Flame Wall's a great one too. Be Sonic Wave Corruption is something you fought so hard to get it back, but oh shoot, you couldn't get it back? So you couldn't record the completion? That does suck, damn, but still very cool that you beat that at least. Deimos is peak. That's definitely not in like my top 3, but that would be like in my top 10, 15 favorite extremes. There are a lot of insanely good extremes. Extreme demons are just like by far my favorite category of levels anyway. So I tend to just like those extra just because they're extreme demons. Because I think unlike, I don't know, easy demons and medium demons, extreme demons don't only showcase like the creativity of the community and what really cool levels they can build, but also just how people can push the game playing wise. With that being said, my favorite level in the game is still Metamorphosis, and it'll stay that way for a very long time. And there's still tons of Space Gauntlet, NCS Gauntlet levels that I absolutely love and are some of my favorites in the game. Because it is way easier to make good deco for an easier level, just because you have much more freedom. You don't have to decorate a billion structures, and you can make cutscenes if you want without torturing the player. Space UK moment. Chroma 2, Bloodlust, Anathema. I don't know what Chroma 2 is, but Bloodlust is very iconic. Anathema is peak. I forgot about Limbo. Limbo is very peak, yeah. Limbo might be one of the few super popular levels that aren't overrated. Yeah, I agree with that. Limbo deserves it. We're gonna need 10 peak extreme demons? Alright, go ahead. Anyways, these are gonna be my last few attempts here. I must head out, unfortunately. I sadly did not beat it today, but I still got some really good runs. 2 attempts at the UFO. Like 4 deaths at the wave right before the break part. I wonder what would have happened if I just didn't die to that late part at all. Probably would be it. Few more tries. Sonic Wave is not peak. Yeah, I would not say Sonic Wave is peak at all. Completion soon. I think we are inches away, yes. Probably tomorrow. Unless I clutch this up in like the next 2 minutes. That's an easy timing. Alright. One last decent attempt, come on. All these 5-year-old GD players keep blading it in its PMO. You know what? I do not agree with you. I think Flame Wall deserves the hype. I think it's just a very cool level, but you don't have to agree with everybody else. Chroma 2 artificial sample saying a theme of Thinking Space, 2 Flame Wall, Edge of Destiny, Black Blizzard. There are a lot of very cool ones there. Edge of Destiny, I forgot about that one. Edge of Destiny's peak. There are glaciers and the haters of Flame Wall. That's just for like every level. There be glazers. Welcome to GD. Yeah. I feel like the most overglazed level of all time is probably I Spy with My Little Eye. And it's really not a bad level at all. It's a really cool level. It's just was overglazed. For being like just the most popular level at some point. Okay. You think Flame Wall sucks? Okay, may you explain your reasoning? I think literally everything about Flame Wall is just super duper awesome. But you don't agree with it? Yeah, same. I respect it, but I don't agree with it. But I would be curious to hear your reasonings of not liking Flame Wall. Because actually one of the better topic streams we've got in a decade, yeah, and it seems like not insufferable to play. It seems like super playable. I mean, I like everything about Flame Wall. I think the decoration's really good for its length, especially. The song's peak. It's just like Flame Wall, it's an experience to watch someone play, especially like get far on it. It's just like a different experience. You don't get the same experience watching people play a shorter level. It's just like really awesome to watch someone play. And the intensity is great on that level too. The climax is awesome. The song is a banger. I just don't see anything bad about it. The level's peak, but Vortrox is not. Wait, what is that supposed to mean? You don't like Flame Wall because of Vortrox? Is that what you're saying? Oh wait, never mind. You're talking about something else. Never mind. Welcome to GD Muse. I do not remember how that level looked. What did Vortrox do? Yeah, I think Vortrox is... I like Vortrox. I don't really watch his streams much, but I like his completion videos of levels. Alright, this is gonna be my last attempt. I've been here for way too long. Okay. Well, yeah, we started off some fire rounds. I didn't beat it, but that was still very good. Tomorrow, though, would be super duper cool. So let's do that, shall we? Vortrox over somebody since you're on the older demographic. Vortrox, he does clip farm and overreact sometimes, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I think the clips are funny. Like the Bloodbath one, I laughed at that. But he's definitely a bit of a clip farmer. They're just speaking European. Yeah, you're not rage baiting. People enjoy watching him. Yeah, I think Vortrox is cool. But undeniably a clip farmer. Well, anyways, thank y'all for watching. And I will probably be back tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure if I can stream tomorrow, but I think I probably will. But yeah, have a good one, chat, and I'll see you later.